Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the first day of London Festival of Railway Modelling 2023, organised with our good friends Warners. And having mispronounced it for the last 10 minutes, I'll try to get it right, from Dapol over in Chirk, Mr. Neil Morrlle.
Hello, Lawrence. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Now, I think one of the most unusual thing about Dapol is that you don't wait for containers to turn up from China.
Well, certainly not for everything. We've got quite a wide repertoire of things that we make here in the UK.
And that allows you to do stuff very quickly.
It certainly can do, yeah. You've got the evidence here.
Yep. Thanks to our good friends at Dapol, the Model Railway Club have produced this year a conflat wagon celebrating our history. It's available on the stand here for £25. But to put this in perspective, this was ordered just before Christmas and was delivered at the start of March. Now that is quite remarkable.
Yeah, that involves all of the moulding, spraying, and all the printing and the artwork and everything that goes into it.
Yeah, and the quality's been absolutely first class, and I don't think it's the last model we'll have with you, but it is really heartwarming that this is a British product.
It is, yeah. The tooling is actually very old. It's old Airfix tooling, which we've acquired. Well, 50, 60 years on, it's still going, which is a testament to UK manufacturing back then. You can meet members of the team on the stand. You know, the girls there are, you know, you've got the factory manager, you've got our lead printer, you've spoken with Claire quite frequently, our artist, so everything's done in-house.
And it's beautiful. And it's not just the more historic items, even the Stroudley coaches, I believe.
Yeah, we're busy moulding those at the moment.
And these are in O gauge?
That is correct, yes. That's going to be our first, or is our first, UK-produced model which involves electronics for the first time in probably 30 or 40 years.
Well, that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Now, last year, Lionheart, which is your sort of premium brand, brought out a rather fabulous engine, and the 55XX, I believe, is now en route.
No, that's, well, it's in the pipeline, yes. We announced that at the Guildo Gauge show in Kettering back earlier this month. The first shots are on the stand. We'll be getting decorated EPs end of this month, beginning of next.
And what is the effective difference between a Dapol locomotive and a Lionheart locomotive?
Predominantly the amount and use of the die-cast material in it. A Lionheart model is pretty much exclusively die-cast, with the exception of maybe the cab, because you need to have weight distribution correct, whereas a Dapol O-gauge model, everything from the waist down has still got a huge amount of die casting in it, but from the waist up it's predominantly injection moulded plastic.
And I think Dapol led the way in bringing 7mm back to the ordinary man.
Well, that was before I was here, but yes, I think we have done. It's affordable. People like it, they collect it. It's good fun to play with.
And it's good quality stuff at a reasonable price. I've just seen your signals that you've got up there, and they are looking rather fabulous in 7mm.
Yeah, and we've also got the ground signals that, again, were announced just at the start of the month, which should be good fun.
Oh, that should be brilliant, because when you're dealing in 7mm, working ground signals are entirely doable. Now, let's go down a couple of sizes and get down to N. The 66 is coming.
Yes. We're getting towards the very end of the CAD process, and then that'll be heading off to tooling. It's going to be an all-new model, so all new electrics, all new mechanics, all new lighting, and a brand new body on top.
And when should we see that in the shops, all being well?
I would imagine you're looking at least 12 months before.
So maybe this time next year, you can bring me down a decorated sample and we'll give it a run on the tracks.
I'd like to think we're at that point, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, you know I model GWR.
Somebody has to.
And my wallet is quaking, because the other thing I read on the email was DCC sound fitted auto cars.
Yes, in 00.
Tell us a little bit about how you've taken what is a fairly regularly modelled item and taken it up to this extra level.
Well, as you're aware, we've been doing it in O gauge with the X Lionheart auto coaches beforehand. The 001 is going to be something really, really special. The amount of detail inside and out. It's coming with built-in lighting, which can be DCC controlled. It's going to be sound fitted if you wanted it. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic model.
And again, when might we start seeing decorated samples of these realistically?
Well, that's literally just gone into tooling now, so I think 12 months.
Again, so this time next year, hopefully we'll have something to look at.
Assuming everything goes to plan, that should be quite doable, yes.
I do understand, you know, a pandemic, a war, it's been interesting times, as Terry Pratchett puts it.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit. What else is coming down the tracks from Dapol?
Ooh, now where do we start? We're coming back to the UK building. We're doing our Genesis kits in O gauge, which
Lovely.
are card kits that we laser cut, of design and laser cut on site. There's many things in the background that sadly I can't tell you about yet.
I'm used to all this discretion and NDAs and everything else, so I do quite understand. It's great that you work across all three scales, though.
Yeah, it makes life challenging sometimes, but and certainly a lot of work, but it's good fun.
Well, what I'd like you to do, Neil, is when you get back up to Dapol, up at Chirk, would you thank everybody who's been working on our product? And I hope this will be the first of maybe one a year that we can bring to market with working with the team up there. They've been brilliant, and the product's been very, very well received.
No, that's really kind of you to say, and I'll make sure I'll let them know.
That's lovely, and I look forward to talking to you in 12 months and seeing some very exciting samples.
Fingers crossed. Take care.
Cheers, Neil.
Bye.
Bye.